안녕하세요. 하투하9 시청자 여러분. 캔디스 김입니다. 오늘은 Shoreline시 크리스토퍼 로버트 시장님을 모시고 시 운영에 관해서 들어보도록 하겠습니다. 안녕하세요. Hello, Mayor Roberts.
Hello.
How are you?
Very good.
Thank
How are
you
you
for
today?
having us.
Thank you. Yes. Welcome to Shoreline.
Thank you. It's a lovely city hall.
Thank you.
It's pretty new, right?
It is. It was completed in 2009. And yeah, we're very proud of it. And we have lots of community events that happen right here. Currently, when you look outside, you'll see the stage for a community play that the city's putting on.
Good. Okay. So I'm going to ask you a few questions about the Shoreline City.
Sure.
You earned a PhD from the University of Washington in the field of political science. Did you know at that time that you wanted to pursue a position in government leadership?
No, I really didn't think when I started my PhD program that I was going to get involved in being a leader within the city. I had worked as an intern for Oregon Representative Mark Simmons and Oregon Representative Bill Gerard back in 1999-2000 when I was an undergraduate at Willamette. And then I realized, I thought at that time that working in elections was not really something I wanted to do. I cared a lot about what was happening in my community, but I thought that I would be better as a teacher and as a scholar rather than actually sort of being engaged. And then it wasn't in the 2008 election, I got involved. The campaign of President Obama really sort of excited me. It got me really thinking about what I need to do, what I should be doing locally. And then I was encouraged to run in 2009 for a seat on the council.
Good. Good. Tell us about your civic and community involvement outside of your position as a mayor.
Sure, I do participate in a lot of volunteer neighborhood events. I help cut blackberries in the park, and later tonight I'm serving ice cream at one of our neighborhood ice cream socials. But I mean, one of the other things I'm doing right now is I'm coaching my son's soccer team. I'm pretty excited about that. I played soccer for a while, and now I'm sort of very excited to sort of help teach my son and sort of be with him as he learns how to play soccer.
Good, good. Sounds like a good dad. What are some issues in the city of Shoreline that are on your agenda to resolve?
Well, one of the biggest things that we're facing here in Shoreline is how to make sure we have affordable housing. Housing price, the average home right now is about over $500,000, which is a lot, especially for people who are barely sort of making by day to day. And so we need to make sure that we have a large amount of affordable housing for people who really are just making by, because everyone needs a place to live. The other thing really we'd like to do is really work on trying to sort of protect our environment, expanding parks and open spaces so people have an opportunity just to experience nature and just to enjoy the outdoors.
Good. You are an enrolled member of Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Can you elaborate on your involvement with the tribe?
Sure. My dad was born in Oklahoma, and then he and his family moved to Richmond, California during World War II, and we kind of got a little bit separated from the tribe and some of our relatives who still remain and who still live in Oklahoma. And we worked through the enrollment process, and right now one of the things we do is that we've participated in cultural activities. The Choctaw Nation comes out to this Puget Sound area about once a year to sort of help share and spread culture and cultural events. And also within, on a more regular basis, there's a Pacific Northwest Choctaw group that is really working on helping sort of on crafting, and right now they're playing stickball, one of the traditional Choctaw sports. And so trying to sort of make it, the culture will sort of a more regular daily part of what life is here, even though we're thousands of miles away from Oklahoma.
Good. Okay. Tell us about your long-term vision for Shoreline's economic development.
Sure, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, one of our focus really is to make sure that we have space for people to work, live, and play here. We have 2 light rail stations which are going to be opening up in Shoreline, and we think that's a tremendous opportunity to provide both affordable housing, but also some good living wage jobs right around the station areas. And I think we're a city with lots of things that going for it. We're close to Seattle. We'll be on the light rail science line, and so there's a lot of. We have great parks, we have great amenities, we have really invested in the community, and we really want to see jobs and businesses come to Shoreline, as well as we anticipate making sure that we provide housing for people near the frequent transit service.
Okay. What are some projects currently being undertaken to enhance the quality of life for residents of Shoreline?
Well, we do a lot of things to make sure that to really make Shoreline a fun place. We have, right now we're this week we're doing our Celebrate Shoreline Week, where we're celebrating the birthday of the city. We have during the summer we have regular concerts in the park. We have a great partnership with the Shoreline Wake Forest Arts Council, which has a gallery and art exhibits here at City Hall. We have great parks and a lot of things for people to do and play, recreate here. And we're very proud of the support that the Shoreline residents have shown to the city to make sure that we're able to provide all these services for the community.
Good. How do you ensure that you hear the concerns, suggestions, and opinions of Shoreline residents?
Public outreach is one of the council's goals and has been for several years. One of the things we do is whenever we are doing something within the community, we have go out there into the community, make sure we have community outreach events so people can sort of talk to the staff that are working on a project. We have an active website and social media feed, so to sort of help promote information. We have a city newsletter that goes out every month with lots of community events. And then as a council, we're fortunate, I think, to live in a city where we are very accessible. So if someone wants to come and ask us to meet for coffee to talk about a particular issue, all of us have been on the council have been really open and available to making sure that that happens. And then we have a staff that really exemplifies those values as well.
Good. What are some of your proudest achievements as the mayor of Shoreline?
Some of the proudest achievements that we've made is first, this past year, we declared ourselves to be a welcoming and inclusive city to make sure that all residents who live here, who work here, who spend time in our parks feel welcome. And I think that's one of the values that we really have set for ourselves. Some other things that we've done recently is that we enacted a paid family leave and paid parental leave for all City of Shoreline employees, which is one of the thing that we've done to sort of make sure that our values are expressed in how we operate as a business and as a government. And then also, I mean, we've made lots of investments in our parks. We've made lots of investments in economic development over the past few years, and we're seeing some of that really bear fruit.
Good. I see the construction is going on behind this building. So is city expanding?
Yeah, we have seen lots of new buildings come up. We've seen lots of new construction along Aurora itself. We're fortunate to have a crane right sort of next to City Hall. That's going to be about 300 units of apartments that go in, including affordable housing units.
Oh, the one behind the parking lot, that's not part of the city building, no? The construction?
Oh,
no?
so
that one?
That,
No.
yeah, that right there is going to be, we're redoing our police station.
Oh, good.
So our existing police station was a converted office building that really has outlived its usefulness as a police station. So we're making sure that our police have been building that really meets their needs, and so we're adding that onto City Hall.
Good. Well, thank you for the excellent answers and all the information that you've given us. Thank you so much. That's
Thank you
end
very
of our
much.
interview. So thank you for having us.
Of course. Well, thank you for coming to Shoreline.
Sure. Thank you. My pleasure.